Students, last class we have discussed about shaping machine. So shaping machine is brought inside with the help of rollers and crowbars that we have discussed last class. So before installing a shaping machine, your foundation should be proper. Your foundation should be good enough to hold that machine. So there should be no vibration in the machine. Suppose if any vibration and all if it is there, means your job will get rejected, accuracy won't be there. So because of that, your foundation should be good enough to withhold that machine. Today's class we will discuss about foundation bolts. So first we will know what is that foundation bolts. So what are the purpose of foundation bolts? So it is very essential to hold down the machine firmly on the foundation to prevent them from moving. So you should withhold that foundation bolt should hold down the machine firmly to prevent from moving. Okay, the machine should not move. Suppose if it moves, means that only I told you that job will get rejected. Your accuracy won't be there. Vibration will be there. The machine will be shaking. So it should be strong enough. Foundation should be strong enough. That is the purpose of foundation bolt. Okay. So for this purpose, various types of foundation bolts or anchor bolts are used. So different type of foundation bolts are there. So other name for foundation bolt, it is called as anchor bolt also. So we will see that types of foundation bolt. There are two types. One is fixed type, other one is removable type. That is divided into two groups. Okay, foundation bolts are divided into two groups. One is fixed type, other one is removable type. Fixed type is fixed permanently. You can't remove it. Removable type means you can remove that. If any damage and all is there in the bolt, means you can remove it. That is called as removable type. First we will see which are all fixed type bolts are there. Okay, first one, fixed type bolt. So this is an ordinary foundation bolt. This is an ordinary bolt. You can see one bolt and one MS plate, it is given at the bottom. So this is an ordinary foundation bolt with the MS steel plate underneath. Okay, this is ordinary bolt. In figure it is given. In section you can see one bolt and one nut above that bolt. It is tightened with one nut and middle one washer is there. So this is ordinary, but this is a fixed type. After fixing that ordinary bolt, you cannot remove it. Okay, that's why it is called a fixed type. Second one, rag bolt. This is called as a rag bolt. You can see in the sketch. Underneath the diameter is more. Upper portion is somewhat small. Down it is more. Expanded it is. So this bolt is usually forged and filled up with the lead and cement. Okay, this is also fixed type. This is the second one. First one is ordinary bolt. Second one is rag bolt. Third one, I foundation bolt. You can see the shape of the bolt is I shape, round it is, and middle one rod they are kept. Okay, so suppose if any vibration if it is there also, means there is no chance of shaking because this is I shape and middle one rod it is given. You can't remove it. Permanent it is. You can't remove that bolt and all. Suppose if it is damaged also, you can't remove it. Okay, this is third one, I foundation bolt. And fourth one, bent type of bolt. You can see in figure in this figure, the bolt is bent shape, uneven shape, down diameter it is expanded, more it is. Okay, so this is four types of fixed type of bolt. Okay, first one is ordinary bolt, second one I bolt, third one raw bolt, and fourth one is bent type bolt. These are fixed type. Next we will see about running up bolt. How it is the ordinary bolt and not only is fixed with the cement, sand and all. We will see that. So running up bolt. So this bolt, it is positioned in horizontal position. You can see that horizontal means in this way. This way is called as a horizontal, and upper portion is called as a vertical position. So this is in horizontal position. So in figure you can see that in horizontal position the bolt it is placed. Running up bolts are placed in a horizontal position. A clay cap is formed around the bolt to support this and direct the lead into the hole. One clay form is kept at the sideways. You can see there in the sketch. Okay. clay formation is kept, then that hot lead is poured inside the cavity. You can see in the sketch. Okay, hot lead it is poured in the cavity. Then after that, when the lead get cool, it will be permanent. That bolt will be fixed, permanent. So one more point they are given. After running up, the lead should be clocked in a position to consolidate. Correctly, you have to clock it. That is the third point. So when running with the lead, care should be taken to see that no water is collected in the hole. So when you are pouring lead inside the cavity, water should not be there. So it is very dangerous if the water and all if it is there. Suppose if the water if it is there means steam will create. Okay, steam will rapidly generate which will blow the lead out, which may cause serious injuries. So water portion should not be there when you are pouring. It should be dry. Water or oil, anything should not be there. So that care should be taken. Water portion should not be there. So when running with the lead, care should be taken to see that no water is collected in the hole. So this is the running up bolt in horizontal position. Next one, it is in vertical position. This one more they are shown, one eye bolt. This is an alternative to lead where quick setting is required. Suppose if you want quick setting, rock sulfur can be melted down in an old kettle or ladle and run into the bolt hole as quickly as possible. So instead of lead, we are using this one, rock sulfur. It is melted and poured in that cavity. You can see this is in vertical position. This is eye bolt, fixed type only. So instead of lead, we are using rock sulfur. It can be melted down in a old kettle or ladle and run into the bolt hole as quickly as this will get this one very soon. Okay. So next one. It is a removable type. Okay, this is removable type. Now fixed type it is over. Now this is removable type. Removable type means this bolt and all you can remove it. So first one is a quarter bolt. In removable type, first bolt it is a quarter bolt. You can see that in the sketch. So quarter bolt, for large machines a long quarter bolt is commonly used. So for larger machine and all you are using quarter bolt. Suppose if you need damage and all with them you can replace that. So you can see that underneath they are given one gap. Okay, this bolt is provided with the square foundation plate and removable quarter at the bottom. So square foundation plate it is given and a removable quarter at the bottom they are given. So if any damage and all is there, you can replace it. That's why it is given. This is a removable type of bolt. That is quarter bolt. So in forming the foundation, pockets are left in the sides of the bolt holes, which are then capable of being replaced at any time if necessary. Okay, underneath they are given gap. So if any damage if it is there means you can remove this bolt. This quarter bolt you can remove it and you can replace any one. Okay, this is a removable type, quarter bolt. Next one, roll bolt. This is also removable type. So in this type, 4 clamps are flexibly mounted on the bolt which expand by wedge action when tightened up. You can see there. It will when you are tightening, it will expand. When you release it, it will get disengaged. Okay, so when you tighten that sideways, it will get holded at the sideways. So that's why it will grip the side part. So in this type, 4 clamps are flexibly mounted on the bolt which expands by the wedge action when tightened up. Okay, when you loosen, it will release. The expandation will be released. So the advantage is that they can be removed and used again if necessary. Okay, if you want that, you can remove it and you can damage if it is there means you can replace it. So this is a removable type. One more, roll bolt. So next one, expanding conical washer foundation bolt. This is also removable type only. So you can see in the sketch in section we are given. So this consists of a bolt on which are threaded conical washer and ferrule. You can see in the sketch clearly it is given. Okay, on drawing up the bolt, the washer are flattened which grip the inside of the hole by expansion. So when you tighten what will happen, that washer, if it is in taper angle, it will get straightened up. So when it straight means it will grip the side. Okay, there is no this one vibration won't be there because it is tight full. Suppose if it loose means it will that expansion will be released. So on drawing up the bolt, when you are tightening, the washer are flattened which grip the inside of the hole by expansion. So this is a removable type expanding conical washer foundation bolt. Okay, next grouting. So before after fixing that inserting that foundation bolt, fixed type and removable type, we have to grout. So grouting is after leveling the machines in the aligned condition with the foundation bolts and wedges, there will be a gap left over between the bottom of the machine and the top of the floor of the machine of the foundation block. Okay, gap will be there now. So grouting means that only we have in a mixture of cement and all that we'll see. So after leveling the machine in the aligned condition with the foundation bolts and wedges, there will be a gap left over between the bottom of the machine and the top of the floor of the foundation block. So for that we have to do grouting. So this space is filled up with the grouting material such as cement, concrete or sulfur or lead, and the process is known as grouting. Whatever the empty space is there, that you have to fill with the cement, sand, like how your construction, when you are in house construction, your pillar when it is taken up, you are mixing that cement, sand and all, the same jelly, stones and all, same thing. Okay, here formation. So in grouting, there are three types of grouting. They are cement concrete grouting, sulfur grouting, lead grouting. Okay, three types. In grouting, three types of grouting it is there. First one is cement concrete grouting, second one is sulfur grouting, and third one is lead grouting. So one by one we will see. So first one, cement concrete grouting. So here one sketch they are given about one machine. So you can see there, it is already grouting, it is done. So it is most commonly grouting process wherein cement concrete mixture is mixed. So used. So you can see in figure in that sketch. So it is most commonly grouting process wherein cement concrete mixture, cement, sand, then if you that jelly stone, if it is there, means that is required water and mixed and it is put. So this machine can bear the compressive load of the machine. Whatever the load compressive, it will bear it. Okay, which one? The cement concrete grouting. So this is quite cheap and strong to withstand the displacement of the machine because this is very cheaper. Okay, cement, that sand are very cheap. So cheaper than other two. So this is quite cheap and strong to withstand the displacement of the machine. And one more last point it is given. See that this is not suitable for oil soaked areas where there is oil leakage and all. If it is there, you can't use this cement concrete grouting. For that different grouting you have to do. Okay, that's why it is given. It is not suitable for oil soaked areas. For oil soaked areas, cement grouting is not possible. Okay, wherever the oil leakage and all, if it is not there, means then you can use. Where oil leakage and all, if it is there, means you should not use this cement concrete grouting. Second one, sulfur grouting. So in sulfur grouting, it is recommended as grouting material for oil soaked areas. Okay, for oil soaked areas and all, if it is there, means you can go for a sulfur grouting, since sulfur remains unaffected by oil or grease. Suppose oil, grease and all, if it is there, means you can go for a sulfur grouting. You should not go for cement grouting. This will bear sulfur grouting. If it is oil and all, if it is leakage and all, if it is there, means leakage should not be there, but little percentage of oil and all, if it is there, means nothing will happen. So it is recommended as grouting material as for oil soaked areas, which are sulfur grouting. And since sulfur remains unaffected by oil or grease, okay, instead of cement, you can use sulfur where little percentage of oil and all, if it leakage and all, if it is there. Third one is lead grouting. So lead grouting, it is mainly used as grouting material for steam turbines. So for steam turbines, engines and all, you can use lead grouting. Okay, because cement and sulfur and all, if it is there, means it may crack and all, if it is there, it will be crack and all. So lead, if it is there, nothing will happen. It will get melt and it will cool there only. It will get heated up. Means it will withstand. So it is too expensive. Which one? Lead grouting. It is too expensive to be used for general machine foundation. So expensive is too much. comparing your cement and sulfur, lead grouting, it is too much expensive. So actually that will be used for steam, hot this one turbines only, they will be using that lead turbine, this one lead grouting. Okay, it is mainly used as a grouting material for steam turbine, and it is too expensive because costly it is lead. So there are three methods: cement, lead and sulfur. Okay, thank you.